In this video, I'll find the department that has the maximum number of employees. I'll solve the problem using Excel 365 dynamic array formulas, Power Query, and finally PostgreSQL. So let's start with Excel. I will use the let function because I need to perform some intermediate calculations by writing variables. The first variable name will be A. I'll select the department range because I have to reuse this department range several times in my intermediate calculation. So second variable name will be B, right comma. I will use the countif function, and we know countif function returns the number of occurrences of each category. In my case, it will return the number of employees by each department. So the criteria range will be A and criteria will also be A. I'll write comma, write B to see my result. Now you can see I have the total number of employees of each department. Next, I will use the filter function to return my result. Array will be department, which is A, because I want to show the department. Right comma, in the include I will write my criteria. The criteria is if B is equal to the maximum number of B. This means if a department's employee count is equal to the highest employee count, the department name will be written. After pressing enter, now you can see I have only nursing and supply chain because they have the same number of employees. Since the result contains a duplicate department names, I will use the unique function to return the distinct value. Now I have only the distinct value, which is nursing and supply chain. I will use the ARRAYTOTEXT function to combine them. If I press enter, now the values are shown as a single text string separated by comma and space. Next, I will solve the problem using Power Query. First, I will load this table. So I'll go to data tab and click table/range. So this opens the Power Query editor. First, I'll group this data set based on the department. So I'll click on group by. I'll select department. So I'll not change the column name and operation. It will be the same as it is. I will just click on OK. So I have the total number of employees of each department. I'll rename the step name. It will be total. Next, I'll click on FX to find the maximum employee numbers. I'll write the column name inside the square bracket. If I press enter, the column will be returned as a list. I will use the List.Max function to return the maximum value. I'll close the bracket, press enter. The maximum value is 34. I'll change the step name. It will be top. Next, I'll return the department name that has the maximum value. So I'll click on FX again. Here I will write the function Table.SelectRows. So the first argument is table as a table. I'll write total step name that contains a table. Right comma, I'll write each. Each means the each item. So the condition is the count, I mean the number of employees is equal to the top, and top contains the maximum value, which is 34. So you can see I have the departments that have the maximum number of employees. I'll change the step name. It will be department. I'll click on FX. Now I'll write the department column name in the square bracket. After pressing enter, I have the department name as a list. I will use the text.combine function to combine the value separated by comma and space. And this is my expected result. Now let's solve the problem using PostgreSQL. First, I'll write the select statement to display my table. From table name is HR data. If I run this, now you can see the table appears here. Now I will group this data set based on the department. So I'll delete the asterisk. I'll write the column name, which is department. Right comma. Now I will use the count function to count the number of employees. I will use asterisk. I will write a column name which will be total employees. I will use group by function to group this data set. Group by based on the department. I will execute this. Now you can see I have the total number of employees of each department. Next, I will add a new column that will contains the rank value based on the total number of employees. So here I will use the window function rank over order by. I will copy this function and paste it here. It will be descending. So it will return the rank number based on the total number of employees in descending order. If I run this, now you can see the rank number of of nursing and supply chain is 1 because these two departments have the maximum number of employees. I'll place this query inside a common table expression or CTE. So I will write a CTE name with C1, which is the CTE name, as I will enclose inside the round bracket. If I write select asterisk from C1, I will get the same result. Here I want to show the department name that have the maximum number of employees. So I'll write the department where rank is equal to 1. If I run this, now you can see I have the department names. Next, I will combine these two departments into a single text string by writing a string aggregate function, and the separator will be comma followed by space. If I run this, and this is my expected result. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.